All right, y'all. Welcome back to the show. Okay, we're gonna uh see what kind of dent we can do today. What kind of dent we can make. First of all, I'm gonna turn some heat on. Oh man, need some heat. Get my diesel heater going here. Cold. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so everything is clean. As far as being like swept up and everything. I'm not going to mop or anything like that. Um, Everything's kind of situated over here, sort of somewhat, and everything. Now, as far as all the oil containers and all these little containers and everything. Let's see. Can you see that? All right. Let's see. Uh, Let me make that a little better. Get that light out of your eye. So all these containers here, some are empty, some are not. So what I'm going to do is I have a little area over here that I'm going to put empty over here, and then over here I'm going to put the ones that have actual stuff in them, oil mainly. I have oil, I have antifreeze, and I have windshield washer fluid. Okay. Um, okay. Let's see. Ugh. There we go. All right, so I got my. That's got oil in it. That's antifreeze. That's washer fluid, and those are empty, and those are empty. So let's see. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is see. This is the same. Okay. So we're gonna dump one into the other. Get a funnel. Okay. Now the difference that I know between the green and the blue windshield washer fluid is that the green has a bug cleaner in it. You get all them bugs on the front of your car and everything. So that has that. Okay, got plenty of that. I don't know about you, but I go through some bug cleaner. I keep this on the side. It's a little spray bottle. It's got bug cleaner in it. All right. So I see just the place for the oil. Let's see. That's 10W30 high mileage. That's 1030 high mileage. So I'm going to dump one of those into the other. Shouldn't be anything wrong with them. Oh, these are 5 quart jugs, and usually most cars that I have or whatever they take. Well, they take anywhere from 4.5 to 5 quarts or whatever. Anyway, let's see. Well, that right there is also. Let's see. What is it? 10W30. It's all 10W30 high mileage. Just that has a different. That's made by a different company, but it all comes from the same place. As far as I'm concerned, it is. Yeah, that's brand new oil. Oh. Okay. So good. We can get it all, I believe, in one. I've been meaning to do this, but just haven't got around to it. I see 2 more over there. They might be empty though. I would have swore I had another one. So these are empty. I see something else. Oh man. So I have 2 more things of antifreeze right here. Antifreeze, the same thing as coolant. Same thing. Okay. So now in that I have 1, 2, 3, looks like 4 quarts. So I'm gonna put that right here. Okay. So that whole line there is empty. Let's see if I can find anything. I swore I had another jug. Aha! I found some more. Come on, man. Get ready to knock some stuff over here. So that one's got about 4 in it. Okay, and then I'll transfer once more. Most of my cars have 10W30 high mileage. I don't use anything else. I never have an issue. Knock on wood. Okay. Da, 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 da. Okay. Okay. Now that will probably drip on the ground. Well, that's okay though. It won't be much. I found some more something. Might be antifreeze. Yep. Antifreeze. More and more antifreeze. Why do I have so much antifreeze? I think I went out and bought some and totally forgot I had it. Found another one. Let's see. This one hardly has anything in it. But anyway. Well, let's see. Darn, are all these full? Oh, that's water. Well, we'll put it in there. That's okay. That's fine. Okay. Let's see. I found something else. Found another container. 2 containers. Let's see. What do we got? So remember I was talking about some awesome, awesome spray on your clothes, whatever. It's a good cleaner. So awesome. I got some awesome, and I have, what is this? Purple Power Cleaner Condenser. So that's a Purple Power Cleaner. Okay. Woo, man, it's getting hot. Also, I just ate me some spicy chicken wings, so that kind of, heat me up. Okay. Now, oh man, too many chemicals. Oh my gosh. Hopefully somebody seeing this, they ain't gonna go, oh man, you got all them chemicals in there, I'm saying a bunch of crap about it. So got all this space, and I got to decide what to do with those plastic containers, those empty ones. I don't know yet. The clear ones that the washer fluid came in, I'll keep those, or at least one of them, because they're good to have. Plus, I got a kind of a cool idea. I know you've heard me talk about my can't even think what's it called, sandblaster idea. So the sandblaster idea is where you take the your air nozzle, you cut a groove in it, you stick it through those containers, take you some hot glue the ends so that everything stays in place, and then you got yourself a nice sandblaster, supposedly. And I can make that even better. The more I think about it, the more when I make something, I'll make it like it's my invention or whatever, but then I go back and I'll make it even better, and then I'll progress it even better. What is going on here? Sorry, bear with me. Something weird going on with my camera. Anyway, so let's see. So we got antifreeze right here, the oil. So I got 2 things of oil there. Antifreeze. Let's put it right there. Technically, you're supposed to flush your coolant, out of your car. You're supposed to have your coolant flushed out of your radiator, all that, everything, every year, once a year. I'll be honest, I don't do it. I used to, but it's kind of overkill. Usually, I pop the thing, look at the coolant, make sure it's not brown. Yeah, just do that. All right, so got all this bug washing stuff, so we'll put it over here with the coolant. So the good thing is I'm not going to run out, not anytime soon. Purple Power Cleaner. I have I have one of these. What is that? 5-gallon bucket. Like a wash bucket of Purple Power Cleaner, but technically it's I've got maybe a half of that, so I got about 2.5 gallons. Anyway, awesome. I will put maybe right over here, and I need to put it. Good rule of thumb is like put it in a place where you can actually walk by it and see it, and be like, "Hey, yeah, I got that." Put that to good use. All right. All right, so now I got all these freaking empty ones. Who that? Who that is? Yeah. People will always drive them down my road, man. They'll go by and they'll beep the horn. I'm like, who is that? Apparently somebody knows me. Who know me? Man, you don't know me. So I found some more gloves. Let's see. So I know you heard me talk about the Hardy gloves. They're really cheap to get at Harbor Freight. Also got these too. These are like skeleton gloves. Not really sure where they came from though. They probably came from O'Reilly's or something. I don't know. They're made by Grease Monkey. But anyway, what I'll do is I'll put those right here. That's a good place for those. In fact, you know what? I'll put the other ones right there too. Done and done. Let's see if we can find a place to put this pole saw. Would like to hang it up right there. The thing is trying to figure out. I could just lean it up somewhere. I don't know. What do y'all think? Maybe I'll lean it up over there. Let's see. Where y'all at? I want to make sure I keep y'all in the picture here. That looks all right. I think. It always looks different. When I go back and watch my videos and, try to make sure everything's good and everything, it always looks different from when I'm actually filming. Let's see. Can we lean it up right here? Sure. Why not? Maybe. I don't know. Is that good on the plug? Not really. Not if you leave it there for a long time. Let's see. I don't want this thing to come crashing down on my head. So it works like that. Okay, so I got an idea. So I'm going to, here's where my rigging comes up. So what I'm going to do, so you have the 2x4s, you know, the vertical ones on the wall. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to easily hang a piece of metal. Let's see. This should work perfectly. I just have to bend cut it. That thing's going to break one day. I'm flying. I'm flying. Yay. Anyway, hey, let me turn the light on over here. There we go. At least I got some good light in here, man. I'll tell you. Lighting is key for a lot of things. Anyway, so I got this bracket here. And just follow along. I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay. So you need one of these when you do this. It's a pair of pliers, but it's like a straight edge pair of pliers. Pick it up Harbor Freight probably. I can't remember where I got that from. So I'm gonna bend break it. That's what I call it, bend breaking. And that breaks easily because it is, I believe that's galvanized steel. If you can get around it, don't try to weld galvanized steel. The reason why is because it emits a chemical. And if you want cancer, by all means, go ahead and do it. Okay, so don't do that. That's bad. Okay, let's go over here. Let me see, maybe right here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I was running into. So if you see the end where the cord's coming out near the bottom, so you don't want to put it on the ground on that, because over time it will probably mess up that wiring. So I want to make it so that, I've never seen anybody do this, but anyway, so down at the bottom, you see how I got that on the ledge right there. Okay. And so I want to have this bracket right here. Wait a minute. Put this bracket right here so that when you put this up there, and you can lean it right there, and it'll hit the bracket and it won't come off. What y'all think? Think that'll work? I think it'll work. I think it'll work pretty good. So it looks like it's right there. Okay. And I'm going to use a screw bolt. What I call a screw with a bolt head, hex. It's got a hex head. All right. Let's see. Perfect. Perfect. So the self-tapping, let's see here. Look at the end of it. So self-tapping. This should go in just bam. Hopefully. I hope I don't split the wood. Boy, if I do that, I'm gonna be mad. Technically I could drill a hole first and then drive us in there, but we're gonna see what happens. Oh, ooh, that's hot. Ow. Some beach burped me. Dang it. That thing got hot. Woo. Even as cold as it is out here. I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know if that is gonna work. Come on, get on there. Oh no, it just sunk right down into the hole. Okay, I'm gonna have to use something else. This jacket's getting on my nerves. Don't ever wear a jacket that's too small for you. Don't worry, I have jackets, so you don't have to worry about that. This is just a jacket that I just kind of decided to wear today, and I've outgrown it because it's a large, and I am hefty. I need a extra large, but anyway, it's fine though. Let's see where I was at. So let's go with something else, since that bolt wanted to not work for some stupid reason. It's fine. I'll build a bridge and get over it. What y'all think? Get off of there. Mind power, boy. Mind power. Drilled another hole here. Yeah. Uh-oh. What happened? Is that the wrong size? I thought it was right. Man, y'all gonna see all kinds of stuff now. Dang it. Come on, Ron, get it right. Come on, man. What's going on here? That should have worked. Wait a minute. Was that a... Did I have the wrong... Is it wrong? I can't tell. So 8mm is too big. Maybe... Let's try something else. Come on, man. Got something better than that. Stupid. Get the darn thing in there and then it's... We'll try it again. Maybe I grabbed a 9mm and thought I was grabbing an 8mm. Oh, come on. No, that's too big. Okay. All right. Chill out. Is that it? That can't be right. That can't be. Huh. It's a 5/16. That's weird. Okay. Anyway. Weird. Dumb. Whatever. Ugh. Knock everything over. Eventually, this light right here, actually, it just plugs in. I don't even know if it even works. I need to try it. So anyway, we're going to try to put this up like this the best way we can. Come on, get it there. Just like that. And then it just... Right? It might stay unless we have an earthquake. But it just goes up on that edge. Just like that. Okay. Cool. Man, I tell you what, I can do all kinds of stuff, man. Okay, first of all, I don't always jerry rig. And you know what? I think it's got something to do with, well, my dad used to do stuff like that all the time. So it's hereditary. It's not my fault. Anyway, let's get a drop chord. Drop chord, yeah. Let's see. Let's get drop chord. Get this drop chord. What is going on here? What the heck is going on here? Yep. So I wanted to see also if my other outlet here works. Right on. So yeah, this outlet right here. This thing's all up in my way. Get out of my way. Get. Let's see. By the way, this light, it hasn't been turned on in probably 20, 30 years. Watch it be like, boom. It's always scary when you try to turn something on for the first time. But let's see. One bulb works. Well, it works. I know that. So this was my dad's station, basically, where he did his ham radio operating and stuff like that. So, but what's cool is this is metal. This whole thing right here. It's not wood. So, old ass plug. Ugh. Let's put this back over here. I need to refix this that thing. Here goes my sock again. I tell you, man, I don't know if it's my socks or if it's my shoe that keeps taking my socks down to my underneath my feet. Oh man. Okay. What is this? It's like some kind of tool. I'm gonna put it back. I don't know. Now I could make like a little put like a wire, like put it on there to keep that there. But I'm not going to right now. I'll do that later. Right now, I just want to get this mess cleaned up. So let's see. Why is this here? This is not supposed to be here. That's supposed to be over there. Okay. I need to put this over here where I know where it's at. This I need to pick up. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where are you at? So, sorry. So, yeah, let's focus on this area. No throwing frisbees in the house. That doesn't go there. God. Just something I need to put up somewhere else. Start stacking stuff over here, and then I have to go through all that. That's how it works, right? You just kind of shuffle stuff around. So this needs to be accessible. All right. By the way, I found out something weird about my outlets. So the main outlet that I use is on the right front. I don't use nothing else. This one right here works. And that's it. But I found out something weird. So I got drop cords running to the other side of the shop and whatnot. And what I found out was that I'm guessing the distance that the power has to travel. So I plugged in something over there, something, I don't know, but it didn't work. It didn't work, or it worked halfway. Anyway, and then I went back over here, plugged it in, and worked fine. So I'm like, So it's something about the volts or the amperage or something, or I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about that stuff. I don't tend to deal with that type of stuff. But anyway, so I need to do something with this old box of bolts and stuff. Why don't I throw it away? Well, because a lot of this stuff, there's actually some really cool stuff in here. And a lot of this stuff I can use in my metal work, metal art, stuff like that. So you know what? Maybe we'll just put it over there with the other metal art. Metal. Yeah. Yeah, what you said. Hopefully can make a place for it. Let's see. Ooh, that felt weird. Oh man. Sorry, didn't mean to blow y'all's eardrums out. Got these stupid batteries, man. Okay, let's get these batteries up and put them I might just take those batteries up to my buddies up there at O'Reilly's and just be like, dude, just take these. You don't have to give me no money for them. Just take them, send them away, because I don't want to throw them. You don't ever throw batteries in the garbage. You're looking for one hell of an explosion. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, so I don't know if that generator is just going to be there, or what. I don't know. Let's see. Are you still on? Okay. What y'all doing for New Year's Eve? Anything special? Me? Yeah. It's a Wednesday. I could go out. If I wanted to. But I'm kind of like, it's kind of a bummer. I went out for Halloween all by myself, like a loser. And I knew, I went out to a bar. I know the owner, and I knew 2 other people there, and that was it. But still, though, even when you go out like that and you run into people and whatnot, you still feel like you're by yourself. You know what I mean? Like you ain't got your buddies or anything like that. All my buddies are like, they're all married, got kids. They on lockdown. Now, there's anything wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Don't want to go there. But for me, though, it's like I missed the bus. I missed the bus. So it's kind of like, I guess I'm on my own. So it sucks when you go out by yourself. Sorry about that. Oh, that was probably loud. So I'm putting these jack stands. These are extra jack stands. So man, I'm out of breath. So I put all these up against the wall here. Never have too many, I guess. Sorry, I'm like it's really out of breath. All that is me working out, working muscles. I'm fine. It's all good in the neighborhood. Let's get this. Oh shoot! Didn't see that. That's really cool that lamp still works. Try to. Maybe something like that. Okay, what's next? So Dad's roll around table that he made. These ramps right here, they ain't worth crap. These wooden ramps. Simply because, I mean, you can drive up on them, whatever, but they don't get the car high enough. And I don't want to even try. They're so old. I don't want to try to build onto them because they might crumble. Who knows? That's just old. So I look around. I see a place. There's a place right here where I can put a hanger up and hang something. Okay, so we can do that. Let's see. So I just pick something and just work. Just go at it. So first things first. Just gonna put that there. The reason I'll put that back there is because I will probably never ever use it again. But it'll be, that chainsaw will probably be something that I'll probably end up giving away or something like that. What is that? I think my eyes are playing tricks on me. I see something. Oh, it's a tree. I saw something out there, man. It's like kind of, moving around and everything. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, so my eyes are bad, especially my left eye. And it makes me see weird stuff sometimes. Not necessarily stuff that ain't there. I'm just saying, like, I ain't going kooky or anything, but I have like a blur vision and stuff like that. And I can stare at a straight, like if I stare at this wall, to me, it's not a straight line, right? It's curved slightly, but it is. And I'm kind of like, is that normal? I don't know if I'm normal in that way. I don't know if that's, I don't know. So this is my floor magnet. I don't know if I showed y'all this. So down, picks it up, then you pull to release the metal. Very good to have. I don't know why it's bent. Why is it bent? Can I bend it back? Watch me break it. Break it. Let's see. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. I'm playing. You know what? It's very, very thin metal, and it's going to break if I try to force it. It ain't no big deal, though. No big deal. So we'll put that. I usually leave it up, kind of up front, near the door. Okay. So let's move on. So what it is, you just grab one thing after another, right? You can, survey everything and be like, okay, this is going to go here, this is going to go here, 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 here. Or you can just grab one thing and go with it. You probably make more progress if you do it this way. So a vat. So would keep this near. Like if I pull a car in, like, hey, I need a bat. Grab it real quick, something like that. So keep it near. Oh man, it'll like fit perfectly on there. Look at that. Now these suckers right here, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. If I need to like throw them outside, you know what? Let's do that. They're not gonna stay in here. I'm not gonna use them. So I'm gonna. I mean, if you want them, let me know in the comments. You can have them. I don't care, whatever. But for right now, I'm leaving them at the door to throw out. So I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay. Stools. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 stools that I know of. Okay. And so these are not bad. Sitting over here. As long as everything's nice and neat. That's the main thing. Nice and neat. Not too clutter. All right. Crankshaft. So this crankshaft, I'm going to put, let's see if I can. No, that's not a good place for that. Let's put this crankshaft back here. The motor stuff goes in the back here. Okay. Okay. And I'll deal with the B20 head and the cover and the valve cover later when I make my way over there. I'll know where to put it. Okay. Bunch of garbage. Oh! I'll drop that on my foot. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Garbage. Garbage day! What a stupid movie. Oh, man. Garbage day. Okay, anyway. All right, scissor jack. Now, I could throw this away, and I probably still will throw it away. But you know what? I'm going to put it in the metal pile, in the bigger one. Save that for a rainy day. The best thing about the shop is I always have something to do, whether it be something that I have to do or something that I just want to do as a hobby, make something, invent something, whatever. Whatever. Look at this. All this stuff fell off last night, I think. That means something was in here. I'm thinking, what the heck, man? Okay, anyway. Roll around. So we got the roll around here. With all the junk on top of it. Dad's probably looking at me right now going, I didn't make that thing for you to do all that crap. Put all that crap on there. I'll situate that later. Okay. Dad. Yeah, he probably didn't say something like that. I think. Wonder if this will fit up here. Like both of them. What if they ever made a horror film where a guy kills everybody with a weed whacker? He won stupid. Actually, I think they did. I think Jason on Friday 13th. I think he got a hold of one time and was like, nah, nah, nah. Yeah. This thing is junk. I don't know what happened to this thing because I mean I had it put together just fine. I ain't have a problem with the other one. It's the same thing, different color. But it was all together, and all of a sudden it just went. Just blew all apart. I don't know. But the only thing good about it is the motor. So that's another thing I'm gonna do is you're probably not even looking at me. Oh yeah, you are. Okay. I forget how wide angled this thing is. But this fan, I'm gonna go on YouTube and see the things that you can do with a fan motor. Different things. That's all it is. It's a fan motor. Plug it in. Good. And this whole thing was $20. You can get them at Dollar General. Made by True Living. I can't believe it was only $20. I mean, even though it broke, but I don't understand why it broke though. But we are going to put this over here in the corner. Actually, I got to leave it. I got to leave some room for the. Let me just go ahead and get that. All up in my way. Dang. On a head, don't ever lay it down flat. Lay it on its end. You'll thank me later. Who that? I don't care. Leave me alone. I don't care. Trash. Okay. Still got a good space right there. I can put something. Man. Okay. Sucker's heavy because it's got all that stuff on. Let's see. Bicycle pump. I'm going to put, it was originally over here. I don't know how it got all the way over there. But it goes over here. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect place. I hear a huge plane. It's World War III. Yeah. Whatever that was. Man, that was, he was low. Okay, all the rotors. Wheel rotors. Okay, before I do anything with that, let's see. Heater needs to stay up there. I got my welder. The welder is good. It rolls around wherever. So maybe I'll put these. I don't know. What do y'all think? Y'all think I should throw away the rotors? I don't see myself making those things anymore. I tell you what, I did see somebody do. Man, it was cool. This guy took a rotor. Technically, it was a flat rotor. It wasn't the double layered, which I don't know if I've got flat ones. Do I? Yeah, I do. I got two of them. Anyway, dude made he like cut them up so he made like these axes, or an axe. He made an axe, a huge axe. It was insane. I'm like, whoa, what was that? Darn, man. They need to get out there and they need to fix my road. Because there's I'll let you know, if you coming down Neely Road, there is a dip right before my house. I mean, it goes, you don't see it till so it's all paved, but what is happening is the road underneath, all the meat underneath is collapsing. And they know it because they tried to fix it before. And it was good, but you get all that traffic, man, it just stomped it further down, further down. I bet there's a sinkhole out there or something. Probably. I know there's one of those, I don't know what you call it, culvert or whatever. It's one of those pipes, big pipes, and it runs, the cement pipe runs in underneath the road there from this property to that property. And it's probably caved in. What they need to do is go in there and fill that sucker all up if they ain't done it. Because it serves no purpose that I can see. It don't serve no purpose. At one time, it was supposed to be a drain. And yeah, it is no purpose. Anyway, I'm not picking these up. I'd like to see y'all try this. Yeah, this was at the point where I was like, man, I'm gonna get those, man. These people gonna throw these out, and I'm gonna make these nice, lamps and everything. Dude, I made those lamps and kept them for several years because nobody would buy them. And then finally I took one up to an antique shop here in Pleasant Garden, and the nice lady in there, she bought it, and she said, hey, you got any more? And I was like, I'm making no. And she goes, yeah, bring it up. I'll buy it from you. Cool. And so I did, and she did. These are light. The other ones ain't that light. By the way, if you would like these rotors, I'll give them to you. Okay? If you want them, I will give them to you for free. Because I'll probably end up taking them to the dump. I think technically I could take them up to the auto parts store and they'll just dump them. So they'll take them and dump them in their dumpster, whatever. Excuse me. Let's see. We'll put this little guy right here. Easily removed. That's why I'm putting him on top of the generator. He's fine. It's really not that cold in here. I guess because I'm moving around. I got my food digesting. So I'll show you my ATC 70 stuff. Hey, there's the mailman. All right, I have to go get some mail now. Probably ain't for me. So right here, this is they got two frames, one here, and that don't belong here. Let's put that right there. So you got boxes of just odds and ends and stuff. I had this young guy come and buy a couple things, and I thought for sure I made him a deal. Let's see, did he get? Okay, he didn't buy the miscellaneous nut and bolt. These are like original nuts and bolts, all that. But anyway, he didn't. I thought for sure he was going to buy that because I was making a deal on it. Is there just a plastic bag in here? Trash. It is trash. So anyway, I got one handlebar, original. I think should be. It's got the hand brake that's made into it. They're decent. They're not great. Somebody could take them, re-chrome them if they want to get real legit about it. Two axles, front forks, an actual engine block that I was making as a mock-up because I was trying to make my own frames, and that all fell through. Don't want to go down that road. I got some rear hubs, and I have the original foot pegs. So that's all I got left. Oh, actually, I have. Let me show you here. So I have these hard to find original parts here. I believe this is called the brake anchor. So this is all original. And I've got 3 of them. They are worth $100 each. I was going to get with someone and have them make me about 10 of them to start with, and then put them online for sale and see if anybody wants to buy them. But it turns out there's a lot of people out there who do not like aftermarket parts. They want original parts. Oh, where are we going here? Sorry, I'm trying to get you in the right place here. So yeah, they don't want that. They don't want them aftermarket parts. So yeah, to each his own. Me, I'm kind of 50-50 on it. If I'm building an ATC 70, I'm kind of like, let's see what we can find original OEM parts, to build this. Let's get as close as we can. But as far as the engine, obviously I wanted something a little more powerful. And that's why I went with that 140cc. You can get away with like a 125, still way better than what's on there. Now, if you want to sell an original ATC 70, I mean, every stinking part on there original, and it still runs and everything, they're worth a fortune. Small fortune. Yeah, just depends. I mean, there's people out there, they're looking. They want that original plastic, original tires, original wheels, everything, because it's all there. It's all original. The pull start on the side, that pull mechanism, dude, they're worth a freaking fortune. I seen them go for like $500 for one of those. I'm like, good God, buy a whole 3-wheeler for that. Anyway, so this guy right here, I'd like to get this thing right, man. I might get with a buddy of mine, see what he says. I know 3 people that might know about these jacks. See what's going on. It might just need fluid. I don't know. I don't remember what happened to it in the first place. But as you see, I don't know what's up with that, because it should go higher than that. And then see, it starts going down. And when it's tight, it goes down halfway and then it stops. It stops about right there. And you unloosen it. Or you loosen it. Not unloosen it. You loosen it. I don't know. It's weird. Very strange. But it seems to be a good jack. It's made by Speedy Lift. Let me see if I can find a video on it. I'm not going to do anything. I just want to see if there's a video. Let's see. Speedy Lift jack. I just type that in just to see what comes up. Okay, so apparently there are no videos on this. It's like it doesn't exist. So I'll tell you what, I'll do a video on it. I'll do a shout out to somebody, see who knows what's going on with it. There's got to be somebody. There's usually one person out there who has the answer. That's the best thing about making videos these days about stuff. Yeah, I had a guy help me out with my clothes washer. The dial, the mechanism in there was messed up. This guy told me about it. He's like, yeah, dude, just like check that out. It's what it is a copper thing in there. It's like a bridge, and it breaks. It just snaps and burns up, and then it's no good. Luckily, somebody had that whole mechanism. I replaced it, but now I have something else going on with that. It walks like crazy. Yes, I've replaced the springs on it. There's just something else. I believe in the bottom of it. I saw a video or a guy. He said, yeah, on the bottom, the thing, the whole tower that spins or whatever, that bottom has these pads. Like there are 3 pads, and those pads wear out over time. This thing's from I think it's from the 80s. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember. Anyway, yeah. Excuse me 1 second. I gotta. What? What the heck's going on here? Why is my mobile network not available? What's going on here? Okay. Strange. Man, what's going on? I think I'll restart my phone. So I don't know, something's going on with my phone. Anyway, so I'm gonna put this to the side for right now, but I'll make a video on that. Oh, what I was saying is the bottom of the washer. So you got to replace these little pads. They're like little half moon pads. You get a kit with 3 of them in it, and what they do is they help balance that tumbler in there spinning or whatever. So yeah. So I got to do that. I got to tear that whole thing apart and replace those. Hopefully that'll fix that. Because man, that thing is like. And yes, I've tried to adjust the legs several times. Almost every day we try to wash something, and it just doesn't. It kind of helps, but still, it's got to be those pads or whatnot. So let's see. Let me do something with this thing. I really don't want to throw this out, although it'll probably just stay in here. No, I don't want to put it in my metal. Don't want to do that. Not in my metal. Let's just put it under here for right now. Yeah. So I still have plenty of room. Excuse me. So I need to tear this down. Sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on. Got people dropping off groceries, and I'm trying to keep an eye out. You never know. Might be somebody's time. Anyway, this right here, this is it's part of my backdrop. Other pieces over there, so I'm gonna put it probably over here. Seems like a decent place for it. Yeah, when you see strangers pull up in your driveway, you know, you never know, man. You never know. So always be alert of your surroundings, everything that's going on. Because you know, somebody might just be having a bad day, and they just snap. Yeah. Although I don't live in California, so I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's more Portland. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, let's see. Every once in a while, once in a blue moon, I'll use this little ladder. It comes in handy. And as you see, I'm stacking stuff up here, man. I'm kind of like, I don't want to double park. You know what I mean? I'll stack something on top of something else, and it'll be like, oh man, I need that thing under there. So you want to have access as much as you can. And for right now, we'll just put it right there. I love having all this area to work. Love it. Like I can take one of those tables, open it up, boom, got me a work table. I not only have Dad's roll around, but I can have those tables too. You know, all that. Plus, if I get the lift, the car lift, I don't really know where they would put it. Actually, well, they might put it just like right here. You just drive straight in and yeah. Because I'm thinking that, let me show you. I'm thinking that you see the garage door opener, the electric garage door opener right here. So I was thinking, you know, that'd be in the way. Well, it would be if the lift was way up in there. So, but no, if you have it, y'all can tell me every time I do a video, I'm talking about the stupid car lift. I'm like, man, I'm chomping at the bit. So you have this. So there's the soapbox derby. That light right there, I believe I'm just gonna take that sucker down if I get the lift, right? Because there's no point in having that. So it's got to come down because the car has to be able to be lifted up, you know, and all that. I believe I got 12-foot ceilings, and the good thing is, you can see the rafters. In other words, there's no ceiling, there's no solid ceiling. So the lift can go in between the rafters, right? There's got to be plenty of room in here. Got to be. That's what it looks like to me. But anyway, you put one here. Yeah. Or something like that. No, it'd probably be more up here. Because the lift needs to be like in the middle, pretty much, of the car. Right? So you would pull a car in and then look to see where you put that lift at. Makes sense, right? You want to leave enough room right here in front to have a cherry picker to pull the engine out. Technically, I got that. Let's see can you see that? Yeah, you can kind of see that. This right here. So that is that's an engine hoist. So I've pulled plenty of engines before with that. It works great. I have two. What is that? Is that 2x4? That's not 2x4, is it? Yeah, I guess it is. I've got two 2x4s laying across the rafters and everything, and it seems to be structurally sound. Right? Very, very, very strong. I've never had a problem with that. I know it looks kind of sus because the 2x4s are just kind of just laying up in there. They're not bolted to anything. But I've pulled V8s with that. All these is just pull you could do it two different ways. You lift the engine out and you move the car out of the way, and then you lift the engine down and put it on the engine stand, move it out of the way. Or you pull the engine out and then somehow you got to move the car out of the way, because all that does is move the engine up and down. Now, if you got a cherry picker, you know, it's a big old roll around, comes up with the arm, like a crane, you know, and moves and all that. That's always good to have. By the way, Harbor Freight has an actual, they have one of these, but it's on a giant I don't know what you call it. It's a big frame, big metal frame or whatever, and I think you can like slide it left, right, front, rear. You can do all that. And I don't know how much it is or anything, just look it up, but Harbor Freight. But yeah, that would be the hot setup right there. If I didn't have a lift, and if I didn't want to just go straight up and down or whatever with that, you this thing would go like this, pull up the engine, and then pull that whole thing back. It's like one big crane type thing. So very cool. I'm getting kind of cold. Getting kind of chilly. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where were we? Enough of that talking crap. I just know y'all love talking. Let's see, man. Oh, man, this stupid lawnmower. This thing, man, I tell you, it was supposed to work really good. It seems like it, but I don't know what the deal was with this. It just wasn't cutting. I don't know. It just wasn't that good. Didn't like it. No, sir, don't like it. God, man, look at all this junk, man. Oh God, look at all that, man. I gotta go through all that. Clean up. I done did it one time this year. I did. I had everything cleaned off and everything. Oh my gosh. Got to sweep the floor, do all that. Gotta find out what to do with this bucket. Let's just throw it over here. If I do decide to get the lift, I don't want I want to make sure I have it, pretty much good and clear, whatever, when they come in. And I keep calling it, I don't know what the proper term is, but I want them to survey it. When they look, they probably have to drill into the floor, do all that. So I want everything to be nice and neat as possible. So they're not like, hey man, you got to move that out of the way, man. You got to get that out of the way, whatever, blah, 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 and all that. Floor's really, really dirty. I don't even know if that'll even clean up. It might. Actually, they have concrete cleaner. Go to your auto parts store. I know AutoZone carries it. I don't know about the other guys, but they probably all carry it. But it's an actual concrete cleaner. I'm not sure what it's made out of, like what it is. I don't know if it's acid. I'm not sure. I have a gallon of acid. I was going to try some things with it. One of the things was the paint on my Jeep. I was going to pour that acid on there because I have a spray bomb Jeep, shake 'em up spray, and I wanted to take the paint off and redo that. So just something I wanted to do. Well, let's see. Where are we at? We have this stupid there's a tire over here. I wonder if I can mount that. Let's see. I found this over here. I wonder if it'll hold air. Let's see. So I found this. I'm gonna put it on the front of the. Just hook it up for the time being so I can roll around. Let me see if I can put some air in it. You know what? Let's try that bicycle pump. This ought to be interesting. So let's see. Get that. Got that needle in that. I don't know if can I get that out? You know what? I tried to pull that out before, I bet. Shoot. Somebody stuck that thing in there. Them darn kids. Well, let me turn my compressor on. I know I got that. So I got to make some noise, y'all. I'll tell you what, I'm going to turn my microphone off, okay? Okay. So that, so far, holds air. Them little tires like that, they seem to lose air every time. I don't know why. It's like something weird. Something to do with the atmosphere, I think, or something. I don't know. But you can buy these little suckers for, I don't know, $5 or something like that. $10 at Harbor Freight. They have all kinds of tires and stuff. You know what I used to like doing? I used to like building go-karts with my dad. That's what we did. Yard carts. Not a go-kart, a yard cart. There is a difference. I'm talking a go-kart is basically a kind of like the racing type, whatever you see, whatever, with the slicks and everything. A yard cart is a frame, a Briggs & Stratton 5 horsepower engine, and these little bitty tires all the way around, and no roll cage or anything. It's balls to the wall. It's basically all it is. And so easy to build, so much fun to build, so much fun to ride, even as an adult. Now, if you're big like me, I would say if you build a yard cart like that, get at least a 6.5 horsepower engine. I think Harbor Freight sells them. Don't quote me on this, but I think it's the 212cc Predator engine that they have. It's like less than $200 or something. They probably sell a ton of them. I've never bought one from them, but anyway, that's what people use them for. So all I'm going to do, I got a hole going right through here, and I'm going to find a bolt and a nut, and I'm going to put that on there real quick. Stay tuned. Be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back. I'm just kidding. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. Well, I don't know. We got. This might take me a couple tries. I know that will go. And that will go. Okay. Fix that. Fix that. How about that? How about that? Whoop. What do you think? What do y'all think? This is just temporary. Just temporary. And also it's got the, well, let me let it down. I'll show you. Daddy. Tighten up on it and a little lopsided, but anyway, so there it is. Right. So you even got like a loop here that you could hook something onto it and pull it. Right? Look how fast I did that. You see that? Why is it? No, anyway. So it's got bearings. You got bearings in there, right? So that allows you to roll it. Right? I don't know why it's lopsided though. It could be because the bolt is not as big as the bearing hole, so that's why. But otherwise, I mean, it works, you know. So yeah, go ahead, you can say it. Man, I'm doing a good job, man. Let's see now where we're gonna put it, and to turn it. Let me show you here. Where are you at? Okay, there we are. You're still there. Okay, so this is where you put your foot, right? I need to clean that. But anyway, put your foot, push down, rock it back, turn. That's how you do that. All right, very cool. And this is a neat little machine. Although they screwed up, or at least I think they did, when they so most of these, you put stuff in here. You put stuff in here. You're supposed to put this. Okay, you're supposed to put leaves in here, and you're supposed to put twigs in this side. Okay, most of these has a chute that comes out the side. You know, just flings it out, whatever. For some stupid reason, this thing got that. It comes out the bottom right here. It just. So I never understood that. I'm like, why did they make it like that? And I was actually trying to come up with an idea on how to correct that, but I can't. I can't. Because your blades are all up in here, and yeah, I can't figure that out. So Maybe somebody else can. Maybe one of y'all can if you want to buy it. I don't know how much to sell it for though. I gotta find out. It belongs to my brother. Got to find out what he paid for. He wouldn't care if I, sold it or whatever. But I need to find out what he paid for, and then obviously not going to ask. If he paid $400 for it, obviously not going to ask $400 because it's not brand new. Plus, it needs a gas tank. I don't even know if you can get a gas tank for it. I haven't looked. You know what? I'm gonna make a list. Let's see. List. What was I gonna do? Oh. Check for gas tank for Troy built chipper. Okay. Yeah. Man. And also I need to make a video on the Speedy Lift. Okay. Oh man, my nose won't stop running. All right. Anyway, my phone's back up, but that was weird. My phone went out. Man, that's scary when that happens. I don't know why. It's just kind of like, what's going on here? Anyway, put my little roll around guy. That fan's going to move now. I'm going to move that out of the way because that will probably go in the garbage. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, you know what? That's another thing I was going to look up. Let's see. Things to make with fan motor. Right? Good. One last thing to worry about. So, don't want to get cluttered over here. Now, it's not a big deal for me to park the three-wheeler right here. Yeah. Because it's movable. See, I'm going to move this fan again. This fan's going to get moved around probably several times. You know what? Let me just put it over here. So, the three-wheeler. Okay. Something like that. Oops. Y'all didn't see that. All right, the welder. Actually, I got these sawhorses. So these sawhorses can go here. So that red thing there, that's a engine stand. That's fine right there, I guess. So that engine stand, the best thing about it is you can like tear it apart, put it back together when you're ready. I don't plan on doing any engines anytime soon. So that can stay over there. At least I know it's there. Okay. And we got the welder here. Now the welder kind of needs to be accessible, I would say. So for right now, I'm just gonna right here. As far as access to this is where I keep a lot of like paint, spray bomb, stuff like that. Got some stain in there, you know, that kind of stuff. So that's, I'm telling you, man, I got every color of the rainbow, I bet, and then some. Spray paint, but spray painting usually is only good during the summertime, or let's just say when you don't have the cold. So yeah, it doesn't like the cold. I don't know, it's just, I don't know what it is about it. It's like the paint doesn't want to dry. I mean, y'all painters out there, y'all can probably comment, you know, say, hey, this is why, blah 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 blah. But my guess is it doesn't dry as quick. It doesn't adhere as quick or something, or I don't know. Stop asking me. I'm kidding. Let's see. Let's put, so crap like this, man. These bulbs go there. Okay, they go in that thing right there. But I haven't had to change them ever. And so I am going to move the 3-wheeler out of the way again, because I still got room underneath the thing here. And we're going to put them under here. Seems like a pretty good place for it. Oops. Freaking dad. Oh man. Okay, so I think we did pretty good. I think we made a pretty good dent. Good hole here, man. That's what you need. That's what you want. Pull a car in, set your table up, everything, all good. Anything on wheels can just be moved out of the way. Let's see. I need a good place for this though. Come on, man. I'm running out of places. If I didn't have all those chemicals right there, I could set this up here. So many freaking chemicals, man. I wonder if I could have like a chemical sale. What do you think? Is that illegal? I don't know anything about it. Crap, man. I got bottles of oil here that have no label on them. Well, that one does. Chainsaw gear oil, okay, right. Or bar oil, whatever we'll call it. Boom, 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 boom. Hey. All right, I got it up there. God. What I need to do, I need to send out a message to like all my friends and be like, dude, come to the house, come to the shop, grab a chemical. Instead of me hauling it off or whatever, be like, just dude, grab what you want, grab a chemical. You know, I've probably got a couple $100 worth of chemicals here. So, why is that fan on? Oh man, that fan's been on this whole time. I ain't paid no attention to it. Jeez. Unplug that. Don't play that. God. Come on. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see. I can't remember what's in that basket right there, but there might be a critter in there. So I don't want that thing's been hanging there for 30 years. I didn't hang it there. That's Dad. That is all Dad. Oh man, do I want to get that down? There is a Happy New Year light up sign. Do I want to get that down? Sure, why not? Let's do it. Wow, why? Man, this is sus. Ugh. Please don't fall. There is 50 pounds of something here. That might be nails. And I don't even know what the hell is on this. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It says Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Wow. Did Dad make this? No way. I see some shingles. Huh. Those always come in handy. Well, let's get this down, plug it in, see if we can burn down the joint. Look at this. Good God. Look at that, man. Who does that? Oh my God. Oh man. So this dust on here is, I know it by the color of it. It came from when I sanded down my 1934 Ford pickup back in the day. Sanded it down and it hit the fan, went poof, everywhere. So, oh God. This ought to be really good. Oh my gosh. You ready for the fireworks? Mm-hmm. Let me see. Just get my drop cord. Bear with me 1 second. I'll be right with you. Okay. Let's see. I had to readjust this this drop cord here. Let's see. How's that? Okay, there we go. Now this thing has several plugs on it, so let's see. Good thing is it's always good to have one of these. This thing, 3-way, always good. All right, so, man, I'm a little scared. I'm scared. Here's the first one. Oh, not all of them. Come on. That's the Merry Christmas one. Here's the other one. It reminds me of Light Bright. Light bright, light bright. Turn on the magical sunny light. Light bright, light bright. Turn on the magical sunny light. So yeah, it's burned out up here. So that ain't no good. And ain't no freaking way I'm gonna try and fix that. I don't see where it's either the bulbs are broken, burned out, whatever. Like one burns out, they all burn out, or whatever, you know. Well, anyway, let's don't mess with that. I don't even know what I even do with this, man. I mean, oh God. Dad made this. I'm like 99% sure that he made this. I mean, props to him, you know, all that wiring, doing all that. That's crazy. But can you plug that in there and then plug it up? It'd be nice if it worked, if all of it worked. He's probably sitting there looking at me right now going, you need to replace that one bulb. So see, there's one bulb over there that's out. There's one here that's out. There's one here, and then all that. So possibility that you can just change out the bulb and then you'd be okay. But anyway, at least we know it kind of works. But then again, but I'm going to put it back up there. But before I go back up there, hate to put that bright light on you, but before I go back up there, before I take that back up there, I'm going to, I'm curious to see what's up here. It's been a while since I've been up here to see these rafters up above them and everything. Me and Dad actually went up here one time. We found 2 rifles that he stored up here. And I was like, Dad, like, what the heck, man? What's up with that? And he said, I don't even remember nothing about that. That's Dad for you. What is this? What is this? Is this a clock? There's a clock up here. There's an antique clock. What in the world? Look at that. It's an antique clock. Now if I can just get down without hurting myself. Man, this thing sucks. There's more stuff up there. But instead of using this ladder is just, man, it's scary. So check out this. This is cool. So, see, you never know what you're going to see when you watch my channel, dude. You'd be like, yo. Now, how come I'm colder when I have my jacket on versus not? That don't make sense. Look at this. Look at that. Isn't that cool? This is all here. Looks like. What a wicked looking clock. Does that even go to this? Wait a second. All right, what's going on here? I think that's supposed to be wound differently or whatever. That's why that's laying in there like that or whatever. So it's like, so the spring obviously is not supposed to be all the way out there like that or something. It does have where it takes the key. You go in there, you know, kind of like TikTok off of what was that movie? Return to Oz. Man, if you ain't seen that movie, dude, that's one of my old-time favorite movies when I was a kid. Creepy, but it's a kid's movie. It's part 2 to Wizard of Oz. But it's like Dorothy, she comes back to the land of Oz, and it's all dark. It's all messed up and everything. And she has to like save the day or whatever, you know. Okay, I'm going to go back up there, but I'm going to use my other ladder because this ladder kind of sucks. Welcome to my wonderful world. Sorry, I know that was probably loud. Okay, let's don't see me fall off a ladder. Okay. The best part of this ladder is that it's aluminum. Now do it. Okay. That. You do have to be careful not to paint your fingers on this, because that is very easily done. Okay. You can go up either side with this ladder. It doesn't matter. They're both the same. They could have made the feet or the where you put your feet, they could have made them a little wider. But let me get up in here. Okay. There's a little box over there that I'd like to get my hands on. There's all kinds of like pieces of wood up here. I don't know. I don't think you call it particle board. It might be, but it's that kind. It's got that brown like layer of stuff on it. My old Dukes of Hazzard box for the big wheel is still up here. Nobody wanted to buy that for some reason. It's only $100. That's what I was trying to sell it for. It's like all original. It's all there. So yeah, there's a slab of shingles up here. Wow, look at this wood. So this wood, that is a, what is that? 2x4? That ain't no 2x4. It looks like a 2x4. Anyway, and here is a 4x4. Big old thing. And then I got some regular long pieces of wood. I wonder what Dad was doing all this wood. I need to get further up in here. Let me see. You know what? I'm going to move this ladder. I want that little box right there. It says General Electric on it. I ain't never seen that before. Yeah, what's in this? What is this? Dude, it's corn. What? It's like seeds and corn and stuff. What's up with that? Probably ain't no good. I don't know. Do seeds go bad? What is this? Okay, this is. It looks like it's also parts of that clock. Well, I'm putting it back up here, and the reason why is because probably nobody's going to buy that clock. I have other antique clocks for sale, and nobody seems to want them. So I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste theirs. Looks like a bunch of wood and bulbs. Is there a bulb in there? What is this? You never know what's in a box until you look. Okay, that's a ballast, like one of those big white ballasts, I think, something like that. I'm not even gonna look into my ones. I don't care. I don't care. All right, let's see. What are you doing, Rome? God, breathing in all this dust or whatever. All right, enough of that. There's all kinds of stuff up in here, man. I got boogie boards up in there that are, good antique. They could be worth a lot. Not antique, but I mean, they're from the 80s and 90s. Especially that one's from the 80s, I know. So it could be worth something. I don't know. Probably not. It's nostalgic though. Very, very nostalgic. Very cool. I want to see what's in this box right here. There's a big square box. Let's see. I feel a little lightheaded. What's up with that? I think I just went on the wrong side. Darn it. I gotta move this. Be a man. What I like to do is hang on to these rafters just in case. I think I can hold on to it. All right, hopefully nothing pops out of the box here. What is this? It's a whole box of roofing nails. Oh my goodness, man. And there's another box up here. God. There's several boxes up here. What is that? Some kind of, I bet there's meters in that. Dad was a meter reader. Let's see. Can I get that? Woo. More nails. Roofing nails. More nails. What is that? Oh, I got a flashlight on me. Duh. Oh, that ain't nothing. I don't think. Okay. Well, everything else is, boxed. I don't know you. Leave a message. If I don't know you, you're going to have to leave a message. You ever call me? Tell you that right now. It's funny. It said valid number. Now, I've seen most of them, they say spam, right? If you don't recognize the number, it says spam, whatever. That said valid number. It was in my area, but ugh. But I've answered phone numbers like that before, and like they don't say anything. Like, what's up with that? So leave a message. Enough of that. So yeah, if you like that Dukes of Hazzard big wheel box, original big wheel box. If you want it, it's $100 cash. Too bad it doesn't have the big wheel on it. Although it does have the original paperwork in it. And it has the black and white picture of the Duke boys and Daisy Duke. I think it's right. It's about this big. Very cool. Very, very cool. Let's see. I guess I'll put this ladder up over there with the other ones. Stack them up. Okay, that worked. What time is it? $3:45. Okay, let's see if we can keep going just a little bit. What do you think? Whoop. I see one thing that I want to do. So these legs kind of suck on these, I've noticed. You slide it on and then you turn it counterclockwise. And as you see, I had to tape up one of them because I think I ran it over with the car. Anyway, it no longer wanted to grab. Although I can probably bend it and it'd be all right. Anyway, it started splitting down the middle of the metal. So let's see what this one does. Should be the same. Oh, come on. Come on. What are you doing? Come on. There we go. Done. Nice. Now it's tarted. I'll put this one back on this one. But this is pretty much trash. but until I can find out what to do with this motor. Yeah. But we'll put, let's see. What did that come off of? Oh, it came off that leg. I wonder if I should keep those. You know what? I think I will. I'm going to take these caps off. Because these caps are good to have for legs on making, when you make a little table or something like that. These caps are really good to have. All they just slide on. So those are going to go in one of these drawers. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I'm watching what I put, here, there, everywhere. Let's see. So we got trash can, trash, lots of trash. Put this here. This needs to go somewhere else. Oh man, can I get that there? Can I get that there? Oh, is it going to stay there? That's the question. Oh yeah, baby. Inside joke. Gotta love them. Okay, now let's put. Come on. All right. Crap. Okay. There. You see how much trash? You see all that? That accumulates. That's accumulated over the past 6 months. And sometimes it goes even quicker than that. So they are full. I'm not worried about this guard. Let's see. Stool I can put somewhere over here. Actually, right there. Okay. Let's see. So right now, the good thing is I don't have to pull a car in here. I just need to have room to pull in the lawnmower and that stupid trailer. I'm sorry, it's not a stupid trailer, but that trailer. Oh man. Let's see. Whew. I bet y'all's brain don't work this hard. Trying to figure out where to put every single little thing. Man. Tell you. I sleep good at night. I do. I started sleeping on the opposite side of the bed, by the way. And it has helped. I'm guessing you know how you get that curvature in your bed, from laying there all the time and all that and whatever. Well, I don't have that at the foot of my bed. So that's probably why I've been sleeping a whole lot better. My acid reflux, when I do lay down on my right side, it sometimes it bothers me, get a little bit of heartburn, but otherwise, I'll sleep all night. I'm good. Yep. Maybe get up one time, use bathroom, but other than that, um, it's real good, real good. So yeah, try doing that. Sleep on the opposite side, where your feet are usually at. Turn around. Now my head is when I do that, my head is towards north, like north, south, east, west. Mine's north. I have heard that's got something to do with it. I don't know if it's an old wives' tale or what, but all I know is I've been sleeping really good. So no complaints here. And I will continue to do that because I need sleep. I'm telling you. I don't know about y'all, but I've got to have sleep. For me, there's several important things to me in life. One is sleep. Two, food. Right? Those two things right there. I'm not talking about, family, obviously family and God and all that's very important to me, whatever. But what I'm saying is those two first things, those sleep and food. Yeah. And here lately, my food hasn't been all, satisfying. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know about y'all, but I'm finding it harder and harder to go out and eat fast food. I don't know if it's because I went on my diet or what, but there's something going on with fast food. You can't fool me. I know y'all thinking the same thing. Like, dude, food does not taste right. It don't taste like it used to. I'm not talking about, oh man, the 80s McDonald's, man, was like the best, man. Yeah, no kidding. But what I'm saying is, like, now versus like several years ago, 5 years ago, whatever, everything is different. And I can't figure it out, man. I know it's not me. I know it's not just in my head. I know I'm not stupid. I use a lot of common sense, yo. And there is something going on. So I don't know, man. Let me know in the comments though if y'all think so also. If you thinking the same thing. Like, dude, you're right, man. It's like everywhere I go, it's something weird is going on. I'm telling you. I'm not trying to put thoughts in your head, but I am saying that there is something going on. Remember what I said before about when I get bad vibes? I get these, usually when I'm right, that's how I'm cursed. When I'm right, it's usually something bad. So, and I hate saying that because it sucks. But there is something going on. I'm telling you. I'm trying to find out this little, sorry, I'm getting off topic here, but I got this little cabinet. Mom gave it to me. It's just a simple little cabinet. Can you see that? I think you can. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, it's kind of grody, but But it's a decent little cabinet, whatever. Nothing that I would make. Just because I don't like this. I think that's particle board. Just cabinet board. What is that? Spitter. It's a spider. Spider. There's a spider. Spider. It just reminds me of Indian in a Cupboard. That stupid movie where a kid gets the cupboard and he puts the key in, puts something in there, and he closes the door and locks it, whatever, and opens back up. And now, next thing you know, it's alive. I remember going to the movies and I was getting ready to watch an actual movie, whatever. Well, duh. Anyway, I'm getting tired. Anyway, I was getting ready to watch the movie. Before, when you go to theaters, you get to see previews before the movie starts. And the Indian in the Cupboard came up as a preview or trailer, whatever. Anyway, I'll never forget this. I think it was me and my buddy Kenny, and we were sitting there, and all of a sudden, like the trailer went off, and dude, like everybody started laughing, and somebody was like "gay" or something like that, because the Indian in the cupboard, is in the closet. Oh my god. That was so funny. I'll never forget that. And I watched the movie, and the movie's like, it's okay. I mean, it's kind of one of those movies that gets on your nerves because the kids in there are stupid, man. They're retarded. And I'm kind of just like, like, what's wrong with these kids? But anyway, I'll watch it again. I need to watch it again because I can't remember. I might have watched it like 15 years ago or something like that. But I'm gonna look at it, look for it. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up and watch it or whatever. Maybe I'll download it. And yeah, good times. Oh my gosh, that was a good laugh. Needed that. So anyway, I gotta find a place to put this stupid cupboard. Actually, I might have just found a place behind you. Let's see. See that little opening right there? Right here. Not so much as here or here, but right about here. Oh, sorry, I'm being stupid. So what I'm going to do is take... So this stool sucks. This one's good. Right? Uh-oh. Here we go. Here. I don't like sitting on that stool. It's rickety. Rickety. Oh, shit. Let's get this out of here. This needs to go. It is a yardstick, but it is old. And it is crap. So oh god. Huh, there's a hinge. Oh, and there's another one. So there must have been doors or a door on here. I need to get them hinges off. But anyway, there we go. It's okay. Now, what I could do is mount a bracket right here, and it wouldn't be much. It would be kind of rickety. But anyway, that's okay. Whatever. Once you start putting stuff in there, it gets heavier. So whatever. I can just push these. There we go. Okay. Yay. Yay. Okay. What do I think about your yardstick? You know, a lot of the stuff I could actually burn, but I'm not going to. I'm going to haul it off. Let's see. I need some, I gotta, what is on my head? See some trash. I forgot to get up. I just made the pile and then walked away. I do that a lot. Somebody told me that I tend to leave a trail, excuse me. I tend to leave a trail behind me. It's like Trail of Tears. Y'all probably don't know what Trail of Tears is. I'm going to show you what Trail of Tears is. That's what she said. Hang on, I'm going to show you. Just bear with me. Keep your panties on. So my dad was, he was all into the Trail of Tears. I don't know why. It's an Indian thing. And I know that's got nothing to do with him. As far as I know, it doesn't. Kind of a mystery, I guess you could say. Let's get this. Get out. Hey, been looking for that. Dead blow hammer. If you ain't got one, you ain't a mechanic. Dead blow hammer. That's what it's called. And it's get an orange one. That way, when you lay it down somewhere, you can see it out of everything else. That's the best thing about having a bright orange or a bright green or bright blue tool. Okay. Man, here's a piece of metal that look at this. Nice piece of, well, that ain't nice. But anyway, a nice piece of metal there. You know, one thing I wanted to do with this shop at one point, so I wanted to be able to walk in here and there'd be a separate room for each little thing. Kind of like if you go to a tanning, it's the only way I can describe it. If you go into a tanning salon, you know, down the middle, there's a hallway, but on the sides, there's a room. And that's the way I wanted it to be able to walk in. Have one room for carpentry, one room for metal work, you know, welding, stuff like that, and then so on and so on and so on and so on. So I thought that would be really cool. I have some old records here that they need to go on to the record player over here, the turntable. I got 2 turntables and a microphone. Those are that Dad's old records, but they sound really cool. A lot of them do. It's like old Sam Lombardi or something like that. You know, all them old 50s type dudes, man, you know. Oh, yeah, okay. Zip ties. That's a neat little toolkit. So I found another toolkit. See, you can find stuff everywhere. Toolkit. Let's put it in. Let's put that right there. Oh, man. I keep thinking I'm going to see my zip tie tool. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep talking about it, but I keep thinking that, you know, cleaning up and everything, I'm going to see it. I know I'm going to see it, and it's going to be a beautiful day. And then I'm going to put it where I'll always find it. I keep thinking I hung it up somewhere. But right now, it's a sad day. Let's see here. What do we got here? So, okay, so I'm going to show you what Trail of Tears is. That is Trail of Tears. So it's an Indian sitting on a horse. He's got his spear there and everything. So Dad was all about that. In fact, I should still have it. I've got a tailgate off a truck he used to have. I think it was a Nissan. And that tailgate has that painted on it. And yeah, really, really cool. I probably need to sell that tailgate. This was back in the day when people used to steal the tailgates because they were really easily removable. So, you know, it's like one of them little Nissan, you know, hard body mini trucks or whatever. So I told Dad, I was like, man, I hope nobody ever steals that. Got a lot of money right there. So I hope not, but they never did. And so I still got it. So I'll be probably selling that in a little while. There's an electric windshield wiper motor that can be used for whatever. I need to find out something to do with that. Some kind of, you know, find out something cool to do with that, to make out, you know, make whatever. Trash. I have tons and tons of screwdrivers, Phillips head, flathead, you name it. Tons. Although I don't know if I have a JIS, which apparently is a special Phillips head screwdriver. I have no idea if I have one. I might. It's a Japanese Phillips head screwdriver. Why is that turned like that? And it's I've talked about this before, but it's specifically made for these special Phillips head screws. So there is a broken ruler. I'm breaking some rules today. Pun. So that's a nice straight edge right there. I know I just broke a ruler. Big freaking deal. BFD. Let's put that right there, or I'll forget about it. Now these are welding gloves. Technically, I've used these probably 10 times. I don't really like them. Hopefully there's nothing in them. But they're just super stiff. Like, I don't like them. So usually when I weld, I do wear gloves. I wear just my regular black gloves, my Grease Monkey gloves. Super flexible. I gotta wear some gloves because, dude, you can burn your freaking hands, man. I've done it several times. They get in between your fingers. That little thing goes ding. Yeah, you know it. Look at this crap. Oh my god. I don't know if that's rat doo-doo or what. I don't think it is. Here's something really cool. I'm gonna go show this to Mama. Look at this. Is that cool or what? 1964 Chevelle. Mom had a 1964 Chevelle Malibu Super Sport. And I don't think I was even born. But yeah, how cool is that? And there's other paperwork in there too. So we're going to take that down to Mama and let her see that. Really cool, man. So I have this, and I have the original, supposedly it's original jack. The long jack that you stands up. So I have that too. So could be worth something. Worth something to somebody, maybe. Let's see, what else will we have over here? Dad's old tractor owner's manual. Oh, here you go. This is kind of cool. Somebody would probably enjoy this. It's S10 pickups, 1984. So it was it's the buyer's catalog. It's got a Honda Odyssey in the back. I don't know if you can see that, but Honda Odyssey was the the go-kart, four-wheeler go-kart thing. I had one like that. I had the 250 model. I didn't have the 350. I think they made a 450. But yeah, how cool. Those were like the trucks, man. I'll tell you what, they hit a home run when they made trucks like that. Really cool. So that's what's in there. What time is it? 4:17. Well, I think I am going to call it a day. I think we did pretty good today. You do good. You want to do good. You're 110%. Only I could find that tool. Where it at? Where it at? Be something if it's just staring at me right in the face. Pretty sure I didn't throw it away. Grew legs and run away. I doubt it's in here. I feel like any second I'll be like, oh, here it is. Come on. I don't know what's up with these drawers, man. They suck. And this is a Craftsman thing here. And it's not supposed to be this bad. Something's bent or broke on it. I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna call it a day. What y'all think? Okay, well, thanks for hanging out with me. We're not done as far as, getting everything still situated, cleaned up everything. I still have a lot to do once I end this film because I got to get the lawnmower in. And I got to get the trailer in. So I have to move some stuff around here. I guess I can go ahead and get these out of the way. But on the next video, next time on a very special Broke TV 1, 2, 3, we will be doing we will be doing that monster over there. All this, we'll be going through all this and cleaning up and everything, and hopefully find some treasures. I know I will. So, yeah, man. So we will hopefully do that. Find some treasures. Find all kinds. You never know what you're going to find in here. There is all kinds of cool stuff in this shop. That's what makes this shop. It's like, it's a scavenger hunt almost. And yeah, but hopefully I'll get everything in its place. Every tool in its place. I've got to take that drawer out and rebuild it. I do have wood for it, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But it should be a pretty cool time, pretty cool video. You'd be like, hey, check us out. We just found this. I'll put it like this. If you like watching people going to flea markets and yard sales and finding all kinds of whatever, blah, 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 you'll like watching this, And you've probably liked it already. You've probably seen stuff where you're like, hey, man, that's pretty cool right there. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. People get bored. I've seen those videos. Hey, man, we're out here today at the flea market. I'm going to show you what I rip people off with getting, and I'm going to turn around and sell it. twice, 3 times as much they sold it to me for. I was watching actually one today. I ran across a little quick one, and this guy was cleaning out like a storage unit. He bid it on a storage unit. It was a box, you know, and it's got like all these random items in it and everything. And he's making it out like they're like worth like a fortune, and I'm sitting there going, dude, that thing's not worth nothing. Like, I give you 2 bits for it. People are stupid. They put a lot of hype in everything. They're like, yo, man, check this out, yo. But yo, man, I just found this, man. Dude, you know how old this socket is? It's worth $100, man. Yeah. No. Don't believe everything you see on TV. So a lot of it is fake. My stuff's not fake. You can ask even my friends. Like, that ain't my stuff fake. No. And, you know, I try to be as honest as I can be, you know. Somebody asked me recently, hey, why do you make these videos? I'm like, I don't know. It's something to do, something fun, you know, whatever. Something that I can look back on. Maybe one day somebody else can look back on. You know. Maybe my old nephew look back, hey, that's my Uncle Rome, man. You know. What's up, nephew? Yeah. One day and I'll be dead and gone, and you know, he'll be my age. And he'll look back and be like, yeah, man. It's weird stuff. Oh man. But yeah, we got a lot to do. This ain't gonna take that long, but then again, I'm going through this and see if I can find that stupid tool. I mean, I'm tearing up everywhere, man. I'm trying to find it. Like finding a piece of gold or a diamond. Yeah. But I just hope it's in here. And I hope that that it's not playing a game on me, playing a trick on me somewhere. I don't know where the heck. I don't know when the last time I used it was. I could have given it to somebody. There's no telling. It's probably staring at me. It's probably hanging up somewhere. I don't know. I'm not going to give up. Don't give up. Don't give up on your dreams. I still have probably a couple of plays. I got to look at my Jeep. It might be in my Jeep. Maybe. We'll see. All right. Well, anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. And I'll see y'all next time on Broke TV 123.